Meme Funko Pops, 9! That should be enough fingers. Today, everybody, I've put together a great list of figures, but I also have a couple that are going to be releasing soon that I want to talk about. Kpop Demon Hunters, where there are 2 figures that I think are pretty good in the meme category. Rumi is the first one that I want to talk about because of that scene where she's eating sushi. People have found that so funny, the way that she eats the entire roll. Like, how does that even work? I don't know, but you can pick up a Rumi Funko Pop. That one's actually going to be releasing either late this year or early next year, and I think it is a pretty great figure, and I'm hoping with the success of the movie, we'll be able to get more funny moments of maybe even like them eating ramen, or them slaying demons, whatever, I'll take anything more. And now the other one that I want to talk about from Kpop Demon Hunters is going to be, of course, Derpy, and what I love about Derpy is that they included the flower pot, and that's pretty much the meme we're chatting about. I think it's a perfect thing to include. The only thing that I wish about the Funko Pop is that inside the box they had it laying over. Now don't get me wrong, I think it's cool that they included it in general, but just to have it sideways would have made it even more like the meme, and then you could have had like the paw like trying to get it. It would have been perfect. But there's honestly so much detail already in that figure, I don't blame them for not doing it. And then everybody, pivoting away from Kpop Demon Hunters, there is another one that Funko just announced recently, and it is from Masters of the Universe. It's another Skeletor meme. We got the one a little while ago of him laying on his side, kind of like Jeff Goldblum, but we now have a new one where it's him running away, and it says at the bottom, "Until we meet again." It's cool too because they also gave him a base where it actually says, "Until we meet again." They also show you the backside of him running away. The whole figure's pretty good. I like how they did it. Now, everybody, getting into the Funko Pops that I have in hand. The first one I want to talk about is... yeah, that's right, Skibidi Toilet. This one here is a figure that released not too long ago. I was just able to pick this one up, I think like maybe last week, the time that I'm filming this. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm looking at it here. I'm just as confused as you are. I don't know why they turned this into a pop, but it has definitely been a big meme for a while. People have said Skibidi Toilet things for probably months, if not over a year now. Oh, and I guess trying to explain this meme a little bit, I don't really know. All I know is that there is a YouTube channel with like a Skibidi Toilet like song, and then there's also a movie coming out next year with Michael Bay. It's becoming very large, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be stopping anytime soon. Ooh, okay, here we go. Next up, everybody, we have one from Friends, and it's actually Joey Tribbiani with the speech bubble where it says, "How you doing?
How you doing?"
And now, did they technically put this one into the meme line? No, but if you take a look on the back here, you can see they did put like a bunch of the things that are like famous from Friends, and the "how you doing" is in the middle of it. And now, if you're wondering how these speech bubbles work, they literally just connect them to the side of the head, and honestly, I think it works pretty well. It makes it a little bit nicer when you put it onto maybe a table or a desk or something. It's more of a scene, I guess, a little bit, because it's got the speech bubble. It's like something's actually happening. And now, actually, speaking of happening, I'm trying to remember this moment in the show. Why is Joey holding a spoon? Somebody let me know.
Friends first? That's interesting.
Okay, now this next one here isn't technically a meme Funko Pop. It is literally just, well, let me tell you here, Lex Luthor from the new Superman. But the reason that we're talking about him is because there is such a big meme that happens in this movie, and it is literally when he is standing like this, holding his LexCorp coffee mug. Like, it just, oh no, LuthCorp! Ooh! Almost had the wrong one there. Either way, though, what I'm trying to get at is the scene where he is so angry, he yells, like, directly into your face, and this is pretty much when that is. Like, if they made his face a little bit redder, maybe that would have been the meme. Also, if they gave him a bit of a mouth, but I think, honestly, it's too good. I had to mention it. Okay, now this next one that I've got here is actually from an earlier meme review. I had talked about it at the beginning, like we talked about Derpy and Rumi. I did not have the figure in person yet, but we do today, everybody. And hey, man, came all this way, had to explain, direct from Domingo. Yes, everybody, it is the Saturday Night Live Domingo, and this is a pretty good one. The meme, I haven't seen it as much recently, but for the 50th anniversary, they had a whole skit about it. I'm trying to think, there might have even been like 2 were 3 skits this year about Domingo, and I think this is a pretty funny one, especially with the turnaround that they were able to get on this. It is honestly amazing. He's got that speech bubble again, which is definitely a good way to, like, tell you who it is, because if it didn't have that speech bubble, I'll be honest with you here, like, it looks like Domingo, but this, I mean, when you do this, it just adds so much. Like the little soul patch in the middle, the microphone, the way that he's standing, it really is Domingo. And if you guys don't know with this one here, it really is just like a bit that went like completely outside of Saturday Night Live, because of course they are always funny, but when you see it like all over TikTok and all over Instagram, you know it's a good one. Now, we can't have a meme review without a new Spongebob figure, and this one here of Spongebob cleaning just released over at San Diego Comic-Con. This is a pop that has a lot of great detail, and I actually went back to find this scene from the episode, and it is so accurate. I've got to take it out here because I believe this is the episode, if I'm not mistaken, when him and Patrick take on a baby clam, and they have to like take care of it. And so Patrick is off doing, I believe he goes to work to like provide for the family. It's just SpongeBob and Patrick and this clam, but he goes to like provide for the family, and then SpongeBob is stuck at home doing the canning, the cleaning, and of course taking care of the baby clam, which you can see on the front here. Like, take a look. There he is right there.
Oh, great, you're home. Now you can help me with the baby.
Oh, gee, SpongeBob, I'd love to, but I'm totally beat from work.
It's a really funny GIF, if you guys don't know. That's kind of how this meme is, like, outside of SpongeBob, where I have actually used before, where someone's like, you know, hey, can you play a game tonight? I'll just send the GIF of him doing all of this. In other words, like, I'm busy. Maybe later. And seriously, I did not expect Funko to make a figure like this. Like, they had to make it in a bigger box, so they really didn't, like, cut any corners with this. It is exactly how he is from the episode, just, like, slightly popified. Ooh, yeah, this is a great one, everybody. Another one that's actually in the meme collection. Like, it literally says meme on the front, but we have the Shut Up and Take My Money Fry. Of course, from Futurama, and if you guys don't know how the meme line works, when you flip it around to the back, they actually have, like, what the meme would be, but, like, with the pop in the middle instead of the regular version.
Shut up and take my money.
And so, of course, with this one here, it is Shut Up and Take My Money. And this is a big gift that people would use all the time. I still see it to this day. Like, whenever a company comes up with a cool product or somebody's made something interesting, this GIF usually accompanies it, where he goes like, shut up and take my money. You know what's funny, actually, now that I think about it, I believe we've talked about this one on the meme reviews before, but I didn't have it in person. So it is cool to now see it and take it out of the box. It really does look like the meme. I also think with this one here, the mouth was definitely necessary because he is yelling. So if it didn't have that, it just wouldn't work that well. Ooh, okay, we're jumping into new Simpsons figures. This I actually ordered off of Funko's website a little while ago in anticipation for this video, because this is definitely a good meme, and a different type of meme too. The other ones have been pretty lighthearted today, but I guess this one is like a bit of a dig at somebody.
Eat my shorts.
All right, I'll eat your shorts.
Yeah, eat my shorts.
Because, if you guys don't know, in the show, one of like Bart's main quotes is eat my shorts. So I feel like this makes a little more sense, like if you're playing a video game with somebody and it doesn't go over well. And I mean, you could definitely say way worse stuff. So I think you putting out like an eat my shorts, it can't be too bad. But I think it is so fun that Funko turned this into a pop now with that speech bubble, because you could have done like an eat my shorts Bart where he doesn't have that. And I know I've explained this a bunch of times, but I just think it's so fun that they are doing these speech bubbles. It makes them great. Another thing that I also really enjoy about this one here is that the eat my shorts is in the Simpsons font. If there's ever like anything written down in the show, it has this kind of like look to it that Funko definitely included here, and I think it's a nice touch.
Butt man, butt man.
This one here, I actually just picked up the other day, and it is Bubbles from, well, Powerpuff Girls. You may notice with this box here, it's a little bit different because at the bottom, there's a bug on the window. When I first saw this figure, I actually thought they were going to turn it into like a little vinyl figure, but I think that is so much funnier if you keep it in the box. Now, to explain this meme a little bit, what goes on here is that while Bubbles in the show gets scared by, I believe it would be kind of like a cockroach or some sort of like large animated bug. And very similar to the other meme ones, when you flip it around, it gives you the template. So there she is being scared by it. And the example they give is me and then a social life, and she's scared of it. You know, stuff like that. Maybe another example could be me trying new foods, or me going to somewhere I've never been before, that kind of thing. And actually, because I did just get this one in, I have never taken it out of the box, so I think, why not? Let's do that together and see how she looks. Okay, yeah, you know what? She looks pretty good out of the box. If you guys want to take a look, there she is. But I think keeping her in makes a little bit more sense because then it adds to the meme. Otherwise, she kind of just looks scared for no reason. That's why I was kind of thinking it would have been neat if they included the bug as like a little vinyl figure. Or, you know what, actually, now that I think about it, taking her back out again, what if they put like a little bug on the actual clear base on the bottom? They've done that before with different figures. I think that could have been an interesting way to do it. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the memes that I have for you today. Please let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite, or maybe what is one that I haven't talked about yet in the series that you would like to see. Because I'm sure Funko's going to be coming out with more of them in the future, and I'm sure there's some that I haven't even thought of that have already been out for a while. But seriously, have a good one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.